So it says here, click the photo of the memory book to make your own copy. You can click on that to make your own copy. Click that blue button. Only click it once and just be patient and wait. It will load. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of time. If you click it more than once, then that will make multiple copies for you, and then you might get confused when you go into your Google Drive to find it again. All right, in the directions, it says to change the name. So what EOY stands for is end of year. It is your memory book, so you're just going to change it to your name. So I'm Mrs. Fishback, so Fishback's Digital End of Year Memory Book. Okay? You just push the return or the enter button on your keyboard, and it will automatically save that for you. As you can see, these first couple of slides, they're just some help and tips to remind you of how to fill in with text box and how to add photos. I'm just going to really quick show you some of those things through this video so you know. On this first slide, this is where you're going to type your name. And it says type your name right here. If you click there, you can select that text, get rid of it, and then you can type your name in there. If you want to change your font and make it all cool, I know you guys know how to do that. My favorite font is Shadows into Light 2. You can even change the color. Let me use that one. And then you're good to go. The other thing that you may want to do is insert a picture. So I'm going to show you how to do that. You can either drag a picture from your desktop. I have a lot of pictures right now. Let's see, I'm going to go to the friend one because I see I have a picture of my best friend, which happens to be my husband. I can take our picture and I can click and I can, hopefully it'll work, drag it right over here. It, for some reason, made it upside down, but this little button right here will allow you to click, drag, and then rotate your picture so that it can be facing the right way if you encounter problems with that. You can also drag these sides to make your picture fit, and since that frame is a little bit angled, I'm also going to angle my picture so it will fit in there. It doesn't have to fit perfectly. If you start stretching out your picture, then you start to look kind of funny. So I don't like to stretch just one side. I like to grab it by the corners, and then that helps to keep the dimensions the same. There's lots of text boxes for you to fill in here if you're interested. Memories, you can click and then you see this text box automatically pop up. You've got several different text boxes here, so you can type in the names of your friends if you want to do this slide. There's lots of things on here that you cannot change, and you can tell because if you click on it, no text box pulls up or allows you to edit or move those things. So there are things on these slides that are fixed, meaning they will not be moved. You cannot change them, but the parts that you can will show up as like a blue box around it, so you can change that. As you keep on scrolling down here, this one is going to be really important. We're trying to create like a time capsule. So we want to make sure you get this filled out, and it's all about Willow Lake and its first year. I've showed you how to insert pictures, change the font. I think that should be it. The one last thing I want to show you is how to share. You're going to click on this share button, and then you're just going to type your teacher's name. If I'm going to share it with Mr. Duran, I can just start typing his email. If I don't know it, it's on the lesson on Canvas, so I can go back to that and find it. Once you start typing in the name, though, it will pop up, and then you can just click. Once that name is in there, you can push send. The other neat thing is, let's say your parents have Google or a Google account. You can share it with them too so that they can see your memories. And it's just a neat little thing that you will have to remember your first year at Willow Lake and fourth grade. I've even included a couple of slides about the pandemic and the quarantine. One of them is required, but if you want to do both of them, go ahead. It would be a great way for you to remember your experience this year.